Okay, and I made sure to plug in my microphone this time. Alrighty, good afternoon, folks. Oh boy, we'll start really talking in a minute. We'll let everyone get here first, so we'll just sort of wait a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty much that. Greetings, Slovakia. That's pretty cool. Hello there. All your names are fun. All your names are fun. It's just fun. Hello. Good afternoon. Oh boy. Oh, hold on. You guys don't like it. You don't like it when I pop my fingers, so I'll do it under my desk. Oh, that's better. Okay, man. The problem with the angle that I always have on these is when my hair starts to curl, it looks like I've got two. Well, that's looking a little better. I don't know. To sort of complete the thought that I just sort of abandoned, it's a little humid today, so my bangs are starting to curl up. I always hate it when that happens. So, oh well. Oh, try to pop my neck. Okay. Yeah. How is everyone doing today? I'm doing all right. It's a pretty nice Sunday. One of the nicest Sundays I've had in a long time. That's mostly because classes are over now, so which is good. I've been recording. I recorded a lot last week. Let's see. Last week I recorded a total of 15 videos. Yeah, it would have been 14, but I had to record a mini-sode for Doctor Who. So, yeah, 15 videos. Oh, yeah. Oh well, that's fine. And it's mostly my fault because today we started three Game of Thrones a week, so pretty much it's my own fault because I'm doing 5 videos a week right now, and at a point that's going to turn into 6, but we'll talk about that some other time. So I'm trying to blast through all of Game of Thrones right now. So yeah, I'm in the middle of season 6. Yeah. Recording wise, the last one I recorded was season 6, episode 6. Which I think is like Blood of My Blood or something like that. Yeah, and I've been enjoying season 6 so far, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Obviously, we're not here to talk about Game of Thrones. We are here talking about Doctor Who. Now, because this isn't just about the specials, and despite the fact that it is, today we're kind of doing a broad topic of, the entire Tennant era. I know I put in the title, it's the era of the 10th Doctor. We're including Series 1 as well. But yeah, despite the fact that we're pretty much covering the whole era in this, I don't expect this to be a very long stream. So yeah, we're just going to talk about some stuff and just get a general chat. Yeah, in general, the RTD era. So yeah, just from Rose to End of Time Part 2. So yeah, I kind of, about 10 minutes ago, I realized I should probably have some topics that I'm going to talk about for this. So I wrote down some things that we can talk about: top 5 episodes, favorite companions, favorite aliens, worst episode, and then just a general chat. I don't expect this. Oh, Adam Mitchell. Oh, Adam. Would he technically count as the shortest companion? Because he was only a companion in one episode. He really wasn't a companion in Dalek. So, how far am I into? How far am I into the Moffat era? It's pronounced Moffat, right? I think originally when I tried pronouncing it, I said Moffat, and then a lot of you guys were like, no, it's Moffat. So, So I'm only 2 episodes into series 5, 2 episodes in the minisode that came between those. So yeah, which already I love series 5. It's a lot of fun, but yeah, we're mostly talking about Tennant and Eccleston. Ooh. Okay, so first off, holy crap. You guys are really talking today. I love that. So many things. We can start off with companion since that's what you guys are talking about. Favorite companion. Okay, and if we look at like we should probably go further than just the big 3. So if we were to lay them all out, let me see if I can lay them all out. We got Rose, Martha, and Donna. Those are pretty obvious. We go for Jack. Jack is also, he's definitely a companion. Let's see, Jack, who else? It's hard to remember the one-offs. Definitely Wilf counts as one, especially after End of Time. Jackie, would Jackie count? I guess Jackie can count. I wouldn't, but I'm not gonna rank her that high. Mickey, Sarah Jane, I guess technically. Pete, does Pete count? I guess Pete can count. If we're trying to go for everyone, Rose, Mickey, Martha, Donna, and Wilf. That's a pretty good list. I'd also add on Jack. Jackie did go in the TARDIS. K9. Oh, K9. Does K9 count? He was in, well, I guess. He's barely a companion on Sarah Jane. We only recently got him on the show proper, but still. Yeah, that was only in series 3 that he started to show up. Harriet Jones doesn't count. If we go by, if we go by, a lot of you guys are saying, just use Stolen Earth, and actually that's a good idea, using Stolen Earth and Journey's End, because they're pretty much all there. But if we went by who rides in the TARDIS, that's pretty good. But yeah, Stolen Earth and Journey's End. So okay. Now the thing is, we're trying to go through a bunch of different classifications on who gets to be a companion. But if we are going to go with my favorite, I would probably say Donna. Yeah, I think Donna, followed by, here, maybe I would put Donna, and then I think I would actually tie Martha and Rose for second place. And then after that, maybe I would do another tie, actually. I'm trying to choose between Jack and Wilf. Yeah, I'd probably put it somewhere. It starts to middle out a little bit. 11th Hour comes out on Wednesday. So, yeah. Let's see. So, yeah, probably once you get after the big 3 companions, it does middle out a little bit. It's okay, well, Jack would be pretty high, Wilf would be pretty high, and then after that, you're just kind of splitting hairs. So yeah. Also, I don't know if any of you would ever catch this, but I've noticed the past couple days I've been going in and out of a Cinema Snob impression by accident. I think that's just because my voice is tired because I recorded 15 videos last week. So yeah, if that happens, I don't think any of you would have actually noticed, but I just thought it'd be funny to mention. Not the point. The point is, yeah, I would probably put Donna because I think Donna, I don't know. Donna, I almost feel because if we're talking about companions to the Doctor, I feel almost she was the most valuable. Although each of them, all 3 of them had some value. I'm not talking about well, are they, useful in solving something? And it's well, it's mostly just how valuable are they to the Doctor? For Donna, it's like, it was pretty much the big plot point is that Donna was always a level of restraint for him. So, yeah, he was kind of... I could possibly see Donna working with the other Doctors. That's a good question. Does she only work for 10? Possibly. I don't know. I think I said one time, like, if 9 and Donna were ever like together, I think one of them would end up dead or something. I think I joked about that once, but I don't know. Because that's the thing. It's like, the Doctor, yes, he does change his personalities, but it's still always the same character technically. So you would think that every companion would work with every Doctor. But I don't know. I think Donna could work. I don't know. It's a little hard. Yeah, I think with Donna and 9, it would just be a sass fest. Because that's the thing. They also made a special point that when the other 10th Doctor, the Hand Doctor. Do we have something for him? The other one from Journey's End? The Dr. Donna, I guess, technically. It's like they made special point that he was sassy with her the way she was sassy with him. So the Meta Crisis Doctor, that makes sense. The Meta Crisis Doctor. Yeah, I was generally just saying, the other Doctor, but the Meta Crisis Doctor, a little bit of a mouthful, but it'll work. Yeah, so they were both sassy, and they made a point to show that the two of them were sassy. So I don't know. Yeah, 10 can be very sassy, but I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. That's a great way of just sort of, I don't know. I'm not answering questions now. I'm just saying I don't know, like an idiot. That's all right. So yeah, Donna was definitely a level of restraint for the Doctor. So I might put him. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I might put Donna over Rose and Martha, and I feel like Rose and Martha, I'd say they're pretty even. So yeah. So yeah, I'd put Donna, then Rose and Martha. I'd probably tie them. Even though I guess as important to the Doctor, well, they even kind of mentioned that it's like, Rose did, bring him out of the Time War and really helped him. And then Martha sort of like completed the job because, we saw that with Donna is that, after during the Runaway Bride, when he was just when he was basically killing everyone just standing there, just looking at all these, spiders drowning. And then we get to Partners in Crime, and Donna's like, oh, well, that Martha must have been good for you. You're not as violent, basically. So yeah, that's, and I would say, yeah, definitely, the Doctor and Donna are definitely a great comedic duo. So yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, and Martha, that's the problem, is Martha's time with the Doctor was very like, because he was keeping her very much at arm's length. So yeah, that is a bit detrimental to her time. Let's see. Oh yeah, all the special companions, the companions from the specials. Most of them were pretty okay, I would say, but I don't know. It's hard to like rank them because it's like they were just in one episode. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it did help Donna that there was no romance at all. So yeah. Okay. Jack or Wilf? Jack or Wilf? Well, Wilf works better as a companion. Jack does work as he is, he's definitely a companion, but at the same time it's like he's still, he's such a large personality, and when you put that against the Doctor, it does sort of, I don't know, they kind of clash. It's like, him as the leader of Torchwood does really work. So 11th hour is not today. Today is Game of Thrones Day. 11th hour goes up on Wednesday. When in doubt, Doctor Who goes up on Wednesday. That's my general pattern. Occasionally I make some alterations, but yeah, generally Doctor Who goes up on Wednesdays. Yeah, today is Game of Thrones Day. Game of Thrones went up almost 3 hours ago now. So yeah. Let's see. Jackson Lake would have made a good companion. Yeah, I guess he would have. That is true. Yeah, and especially too because even though he didn't have the full intelligence of the Doctor, he did remember some stuff. So who knows? He may even have some like knowledge of how to fly the TARDIS, which would be interesting. Okay. So yeah, that's probably what I would say for. That's probably what I would say for the companions. I'd probably rank Donna at best. So yeah. Oh God, I bumped the microphone. Let me see here. What else do we got? Wilf is definitely different from any companion because it's like the interesting thing about his general season companions is he gets a new lady basically, and we go from that to, even though it's just 2 episodes, to just this old man, and it's like, well, okay, that's interesting, and he does work. So yeah. How far have I watched to? I have watched up to Series 5, Episode 2, The Beast Below. And that's it. That's all I've watched to now. Let's see. What is a 10th Doctor story you would like to have seen 9 go through, and vice versa? I'd have to remember them. I'm going to pull up a list. I'll just pull up my playlist. Let's see. Doctor Who. Okay. It may be interesting. This might sound a little weird, but it might be interesting to see the 10th Doctor go through something like Boomtown, because with that episode, it was really kind of a more relaxed episode, which is interesting because fate of the world, stuff like that with the rift and stuff like that. But with that one, it was very much a relaxed episode. At the beginning, we saw the Doctor, Rose, Mickey, and Jack just go like to a restaurant and get some food while Jack's telling a story. And then there was more scenes of just sort of sitting and just kind of relaxing. So yeah, probably Boomtown, because that just seems so different from the 10th Doctor. Like, the 10th Doctor's always, energized and crazy. He's going and is like, okay, here we go. I got to go do something. We got to do 8 million things and 20 million technobabble phrases. And it's like that with Boomtown. It's like, all right, we're just going to sit here and we're just going to wait. And, we're going to go have dinner with our enemy and stuff like that. So, yeah, probably Boomtown would be interesting for the 10th Doctor. It's like, it's almost like it would be an episode where he has to sit still, which might be hard for him. Let's see. Now I'm trying to imagine the 9th Doctor in a 10th Doctor story. It might almost be the same thing, any 10th Doctor story where he's going around doing all sorts of crazy stuff, and then it just replaced that with 9, because 9 didn't do that much. In fact, I'm trying to look. We didn't have a ton of episodes in series 1 where they're going to an alien place. Like, okay, we went to Satellite 5, but that was kind of it. Meanwhile, I look over here at series 2, and we have like the Impossible Planet and stuff like that. And I get, well, actually, that's the only one where they were really off-world. But still, you get what I mean. But when there's like crazy alien stuff, I think like the Cybermen or Love and Monsters. Love and Monsters might be interesting to see 9 in, or not Love and Monsters. I was thinking of Fear Her. Sorry about that. Yeah. Let's see. Smith and Jones, Shakespeare Code, Gridlock. I don't know. There's just a good number of them. It would be interesting to see the 9th Doctor in any of these stories. You know what, actually? Here's something I would like to see the 9th Doctor do. Something like Human Nature, where he has to become John Smith. That would be really interesting. Because, Tennant pulled that off brilliantly. That was amazing. Becoming John Smith and then coming to terms with actually being the Doctor, and then going and then just laying down like the Doctor's justice, basically. I'd love to see 9 do that, because that's such basically the 9th Doctor becoming someone else. Like, that would be very interesting, I think. So yeah, so that's probably what I'd say for that question. Let's see. When's the next batch of classics? Hey, I love that question. Gonna be a while though. If I can check my list, it may actually be a while before the next one. We don't have any at series 5 or series 6. I think it's not until series 7. But then with series 7, we're going through like a ton of stuff. Like every episode of series 7. That week there will also be something in Classic Who. So like just looking at this now, it's like, okay, with the beginning of series 7, we have K9 and Company, Doctor Who and the Daleks. We've got a couple of serials, some comics, some books, some audios, and then we get into like all the anniversaries in conjunction with the 50th. So yeah. So it's going to be a little while before we get back to the classics, but there's going to be a lot of them. And then after series 7, we're actually going to go back to season 1 of Classic Who, basically where we left off, and then we're going to watch everything in order from then on. So yeah, that'll be fun. I don't know how the hell we're going to film that, but we're going to try. Oh boy, lost where I was. Okay. Trickster needs to appear in Doctor Who. Yeah. Your favorite villain? That's interesting. That would be really cool, especially like you can put him at the end of a season. It's like, and he wasn't in Classic Who, was he? Because that's the thing, with new Doctor Who is we always seem to bring back a Classic Who villain for the finale. But if the Trickster's brand new, that'd be pretty nice. I do kind of want to see a big bad at the end of a season be someone new. That's especially because we've just had, a ton of Daleks, and now we've had the Master twice. So yeah. Favorite personality feature of 10. That'd be tricky. Favorite personality feature of 10. I don't know. I don't know. That one's kind of hard. It's a little hard to like think of someone's personality, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll come back to that one. Maybe. I do like that he's a bit more energetic than 9. That will be one thing I say, is that he is incredibly energetic, which, I've said on this stream, I've watched 2 episodes of Matt Smith. Matt Smith also seems to have that same energy, if not maybe a little more. So yeah, I will say, like, because in series 1, I was like, the Doctor, these guys just crazy. And then we go through the Tennant era, and it's like, he's still crazy. He might be even crazier. And it's like, that's insane. So yeah, it's like, I just love how, I don't know, he's a madman in a box. That's just kind of that. Any special companion you would have enjoyed seeing as a full companion? Let's see. So we had Astrid, Jackson Lake, Lady Christina. What was the name? Mars Captain Lady. Probably Lady Christina. I think she'd be the most fun. Probably followed by Jackson Lake. With Astrid, I would almost think that Astrid is just sort of the same. It's like, all right, here's this young lady he's gonna take with her or with him, and it's like, she would just kind of be the same. She'd be like, okay, well, here's another Rose or Martha, and it's like, and that's fine. But Lady Christina would have been definitely interesting. Let's see. Least favorite 10 episode. Ooh, we're getting specific on 10. Does Dreamland count? I shouldn't say that. Although, Dreamland, it's mostly the animation, because I even said in the video, it's like, okay, well, with Dreamland, the animation does suck, but the story is okay. The story's okay, and Tennant was still putting in a great performance. So yeah, maybe Dreamland would be on the bottom of the barrel, but I think there's a couple things under it. I see a lot of people saying Fear Her. Definitely Fear Her would be low. Love and Monsters would be pretty low. As time goes on, I really can't decide between the two of them. So yeah. Love and Monsters can be memed. That's funny. Well, hey, if that's something. Just became a patron. Couldn't wait for the 11th hour. Hey, thanks. Your favorite episode is Blink. Well, that's pretty good. What's my favorite episode? Well, we'll talk about that in a sec. When we do, I guess we'll just sort of on the fly do best episodes. Let's see. Yeah, 10 doing Boomtown would be a lot of fun. A 10 in Dalek. The thing is, Dalek is such a specific situation. But yeah, if they had done that to where it's like, okay, well, it's 10, 9 just didn't go through that or something. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. 10 would have also be good. 9 doing Midnight. I feel like 9 would have killed them if he was in Midnight. I don't know. There's something about it. It's like, I feel like I don't know. There's something about 9 that it's just like he would be, it's like that joke I said is like, well, if you put 9 and Donna together, they'd probably kill each other. There is something about it. It's like, and I guess it's because, he's fresh off the Time War. So, yeah. Martha and 9. I think that would be fine. I think, yeah. I think 9 and Martha would be just fine. It would basically be like Rose and 9. I don't know if there would quite be the love thing, the romance thing, because I think with the Doctor and Rose, I feel like that mostly came in through 10. Maybe, I don't know. It's been a little while since I've watched series 1, so. The Ninth Doctor and the Master 3-part. Yeah, that would be interesting. Because, we got to see him deal with the Daleks. We never got to see him deal with the Cybermen either. But, yeah, the Master could have been interesting. Favorite 2-parter? Let's see. Well, so we have Bad Wolf and Parting of the Ways. That's a 2-parter. Oh, well, if we're going with all 2-parters, I guess I should get this right. So, Aliens of London, not really. Empty Child is pretty high up there. Parting of the Ways, it's pretty good, but I think the other finales sort of beat it. Rise of the Cybermen, it's all right. Impossible Planet was pretty good. Doomsday was good. I'm just saying that they're good. Daleks in Manhattan was all right. Human Nature was excellent, I gotta say. Last of the Time Lords was really good. Sontaran Stratagem was okay. Silence in the Library was really good. Stolen Earth was really good. And End of Time was pretty all right. I liked it, but it definitely had some flaws in it. Maybe Human Nature or Silence in the Library. Yeah, you know what? I'll say it. I'll be definitive. Silence in the Library, I think, is the best 2-parter. Yeah. Yeah, 10 never relaxed. That's the big thing about 10. He never just stopped and breathed, basically. I'll try to pop these away from the microphone. Since you've seen the first few episodes of Season 5 with Matt Smith, what's your thoughts on the changes, i.e. new Doctor, companions? Well, we'll talk about that. We can talk about that just briefly. For 11, I think he's just like almost a crazier version of 10, which is interesting. I mean, well, I'm only 2 episodes in, so we haven't really established this Doctor yet. And in terms of Amy, I really like Amy. Already she's sort of rising through the ranks. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll again 2 episodes in, but we'll see where we go with that. Father's Day for 10 would be interesting. Yeah, because 9 got pissed in that one. He was so mad about that. Even willing to just leave Rose in the 1980s. So yeah, like especially that line. It's such an interesting line when 9 says, "I did it again. I picked another stupid ape." It's like I almost can't see Tennant saying that, like, which is interesting because we always have Tennant's wrath throughout some of these episodes, but throwing that at Rose, I don't know if 10 would do that. I don't know, maybe, but that would definitely be interesting. Favorite season finale? Yours is season 3 because it didn't have the Daleks. Well, I can understand that. I would say Stolen Earth, Journey's End. Because, yes, I understand it's like, okay, this is the third one where we have the Daleks, but I mostly see the Daleks as they're just kind of there, and our main villain is Davros, and I feel like Davros is different, so yeah. Which of the classic episodes you've seen would Tennant work in? I feel like he would work in Remembrance of the Daleks, and he would definitely work in the movie. As for the other, see now, oh, great. Now I gotta look up. I gotta get my playlist open for that so I can see what episodes those are. Let's see. I've only watched 9 episodes, so. And Unearthly Child was too slow. Maybe he could have worked in the Daleks, but yeah. Tomb of the Cybermen would be interesting. The thing is, I feel like these are all too slow for Tennant. Like 9 could have worked in all of these, I feel like, but Tennant, the guy's just so fast. But I don't know. Genesis of the Daleks probably would have worked. No comments on Kinda. Yeah, Vengeance on Veros is a little too slow. So I'd probably say the Daleks, Tomb of the Cybermen, Remembrance of the Daleks, and the movie. Maybe Terror of the Autons too. So yeah, that would basically be that, I think. Interesting question though. Let's see. Any plans to get your dad to react with you as a newbie to New Who? No, we really haven't. We haven't thought about that at all. We're kind of just keeping him on the classics. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe someone has mentioned, like, if he came in and we just did a video on special episodes, like, if we just did one for Blink or for like Silence in the Library and stuff like that, that might be possible, but I don't know. I don't know. It's all about time, man. It's like, it's amazing that I can do all of this. If we try to add another person into this, that would be difficult, but maybe just for like some episodes, but probably not. We're not going through this whole thing again, I don't think. Yeah. Your least favorite is Dalek in Manhattan? Oh man, I kind of liked it. I like the New York, the 1930s New York feel. But I can understand it. It was, for a Dalek episode, it's probably the worst one we've had so far. So yeah. Let's see. So, okay, this is an interesting comment. So it's a fair criticism of New Who that it's too earthbound. That's interesting. Maybe they do stay on Earth a lot. I feel like Tennant branches out enough. Like they at least go to a different place at least once per season, and generally that's a 2-parter. Yeah, I do kind of wish they would. I do kind of wish they would go off-world a little bit more. Of course, it's also a time travel show. I wish they would go in the past more. So yeah, it's sort of like, how do you divvy up like 13 episodes where it's like, okay, we need to go to the past, we need to go to the future, we need to go to another planet, we need to go to another planet in the future, we need to do a decent amount of episodes in the present day, doing stuff. And it's like, that's already 5 different things. It's hard to, put them with each different thing for each, all of the 13 episodes, plus some of the specials too. So yeah. Let's see. Which Doctor's finale did you prefer, 9 or 10s? So that would be Parting of the Ways versus The End of Time. End of Time does a lot of stuff, but at the same time, it's like, it's sort of half and half. I feel like with Nines, it just sort of happened. Like with End of Time, we were really building up that this is the end of the 10th Doctor. Or, we were building up that he was going to die, and then it obviously, it went on to, well, he's going to regenerate, so technically he dies. But yeah, that was, maybe I would say End of Time just because it does more. I feel like Parting of the Ways was really just a standard season finale, but at the end he just regenerated. So yeah, that's probably what I'd say. End of Time, just because there was a whole lot more. It felt like an end. So yeah. Oh, did I make it back to the... Nope. This thing jumps around so much. Seriously, this thing just keeps jumping. Where was I? Here we go. Jeez. All right. Your favorite seasons are 4 and 6. That's interesting. I'd probably say 4 might be the best. Obviously, I haven't seen Series 6, but yeah, I'd probably say Series 4. Although we kind of had a lull for a bit, like, Sontaran Stratagem, which was interesting enough, and then Doctor's Daughter, which was okay, Unicorn and the Wasp, which was okay, and then it really picked up after that. So I don't know. I guess you could say that about all of them. Yeah, I guess Series 3 did the same thing, so yeah. Would have liked 9 in the Series 3 finale. Yeah, that would have been interesting. Let's see. Trickster is brand new. See, that's the thing, is I'm so behind on chat that I'm seeing you guys talk about the Trickster again because I talked about it 10 minutes ago. So yeah, I'll try to catch up a bit. Yeah, they at least brought up the Trickster in Doctor Who with the beetle from the Trickster's Brigade. So yeah. Favorite classic Doctor. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Favorite classic Doctor, I would probably say McCoy. McCoy right now, followed by Troughton. Yeah, I'd say McCoy followed by Troughton, and then because I haven't seen too much, I've only seen 8 episodes in the movie, and the only one that I've really seen multiple of is Hartnell, because we watched the first episode and then the Daleks. Technically McCoy was in the movie, so yeah, but probably McCoy, Troughton, and then either Tom Baker or William Hartnell. Maybe Tom Baker, because he did more in his episodes. So yeah. What's your opinion on a female Doctor? Cool. As long as she can be crazy, she can be a mad woman in a box. That's fine. So yeah, I'm very interested to catch up to Jodie Whittaker's era, because I've heard some opinions. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Honestly, it's like everyone has such strong opinions either way. You guys know me. I'm a simple man. I will probably like it. So yeah. Let's see. If you had to summarize the differences between 9 and 10, what would you say? 10 runs, 9 doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's it. I'd say that's it. If you want to make it as short and sweet to the point, 10 runs, 9 doesn't. Kinda. I mean, he did some running, but that was his first line, was run. But I'd say 10 is so much more energetic, I think. So yeah. Don't mention Dreamland ever again. Oh, Dreamland. Dreamland might work as a book or something, just like a short book or something, but that, because again, the story was okay, and Tennant was putting, even if it's just for some animated episode, Tennant was putting in a solid performance. But yeah, that animation couldn't live up to that. Favorite scary episode? Probably Blink. Midnight was kind of scary. Silence in the Library, I feel, was scarier than Midnight. Midnight was just infuriating to watch. Again, it was a good episode, but at the same time, it's like, these people. Yeah, probably I would say Blink is my favorite scary episode we've had. Hello, Night King. Friggin' Hard Home goes up on Tuesday, by the way, if anyone's curious. I don't know. Someone asked about that on the Game of Thrones comment, so I thought I'd mention it here. Not that any of you care, because this is Game of Thrones, but now that I see the Night King, now I know what that means. Like, that's... Man, it's nice that you're a fan. So, yeah. Let's see. Library. All right, so a lot of you guys are doing a lot of best episodes, which is fun. 46 minutes. Yeesh. Remember when I said this would be a shorter stream? I mean, or right now it is, but we're still not even... I don't know. The worst episode of series 4. Let me look. Let's see. We have Voyage of the Damned, Partners in Crime, The Fires of Pompeii, Planet of the Youths, Santarn's Judge, and Poison Sky, Doctor's Daughter, Unicorn and the Wasp, Silence in the Library, Force of the Dead, Midnight Turn Left, The Stolen Earth, and Journey's End. Of those, I'd probably say the weakest maybe is The Doctor's Daughter. I like that episode too. That's one of the things about Doctor Who, is that even their worst episodes are kind of all right, you know. Doctor's Daughter, either that or maybe Unicorn and the Wasp. I don't know. And I like those episodes, but still. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Oh, I'm tired. Yeah, the two-parters, for the most part, are pretty good. That first one, Aliens of London, where we first introduced the Slitheen, was good, not great, not brilliant like the others. And the Daleks in Manhattan two-parter was okay. I mostly liked it for the Manhattan setting. So yeah. Especially, and I will say, I did like Tallulah in that. And I love her voice because it's so distinctly 1930s New York. He's into musical theater. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, that's a good point. Ten spent his whole first episode asleep, so he should never relax. That I will say I like about Matt Smith already is that he doesn't spend his first episode asleep through most of it. Like, he is active in that one. So yeah, which it kind of gets a little crazy. It's like when you think about this, it's like everything that happens, and it's like, this is maybe for him, it's like 2 or 3 hours after regenerating, like after dealing with the Master, basically. So yeah, unless he was, in orbit with the TARDIS on fire for 5 hours, but even then he wouldn't be resting. But that's beside the point. Ooh, that's interesting. Early Smith feels very Troughton. Late Smith gets a bit McCoy-y. That's interesting, and those are my 2 favorite classics. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah, pretty much everyone does die except for Rose in Parting of the Ways. Yeah, technically Jack, but Jack comes back. That's the thing. So yeah. Do I prefer Fantastic or Allons-y? Probably Allons-y. Actually, on the post, when I was setting up the live stream, I posted about this on the community tab on the channel, and I actually tried working in both of them. Because I said, and it's not as obvious because Fantastic is not as obvious, but I basically put like, let's talk about this Fantastic era Allons-y. So yeah, I tried working them both in. Probably Allons-y is better because it's just crazier. If you just say Fantastic, like, well, that's just fantastic. So yeah. Favorite villains of the RTD era. Favorite villains. I gotta remember all of them. Let's see. We have the Nestine Consciousness, the Slitheen, more Slitheen, the Gelth. Forgot about them. The Daleks, Simon Pegg, the Reapers, the Empty Child, Slitheen again, the Daleks, the Sycorax, so many things. The Werewolf, Vampire Guy, Automated Dudes and Girl in the Fireplace, the Cybermen, TV Lady, Satan, Creepy Fat Guy, the little girl in Fear Her, the Cybermen, the Daleks, the Rachnos, the other vampire in Smith and Jones, the Carrier Knights, the Dalek, or no, fucking whoever was in Gridlock, the Daleks, Lazarus, that star in 42, what the fuck ever the Infinite Quest was, the Family, which was pretty interesting, the Weeping Angels, the Master, Max Capricorn, Foster, fucking fire aliens in Pompeii, that one asshole on the planet of the Ood, the Santarans again, fucking whatever the Doctor's daughter had, the Wasp, the Vashta Narada, those fucking assholes, and the one evil alien dude in Midnight, fucking shit, Trickster's Brigade and Turn Left, the Daleks and Davros. Then there was fucking Cybermen again, the evil manta rays, the water on Mars, the animation budget of Dreamland, and the Master. So I listed all of them. I don't know, favorite. Damn it! I should have looked. Should have been more clear. Well, if we don't go with season villains, probably the Weeping Angels, because they're like complicated and not complicated at the same time. So yeah, and they're just they're scary. So yeah. Let's see. Ooh. Best Davros episode, Genesis Remembrance or Stolen Earth? Well, he was only at the end of Remembrance, which kind of sucks. Stolen Earth was interesting. I would probably say Genesis, though. Probably Genesis is the best Davros episode, so yeah. Stolen Earth, he does a lot there, but yeah, probably Genesis. Oh. If you were to introduce Doctor Who to a friend, which episode would you pick to get them hooked on the show? I mean, Rose is a great episode to start on, because the entire rest of that era builds off of that. I would probably say Rose, and just be like, look, go through this. Yes, it's a little silly at first, but I liked it. I don't know how many people would really get into it. Obviously a lot of people did, but I would probably start with Rose, knowing that they're going to watch the rest of series 1, because once you watch series 1, you should be hooked. If I were to only give them one episode before they needed to get hooked, it would have to be something. Okay, if I was only giving them one episode to get hooked, I would probably start with The Empty Child. Yeah, I think if I was only given one episode, I would do The Empty Child, because it's an amazing episode and it is a part 1. So it should hook them to get into part 2. And then I would probably say, okay, now go back and go to Rose. But if I was allowed to give an entire season, I would just give series 1. So yeah. Let's see. Hartnell's era's best for historicals. Well, that's nice. Of course, that's the interesting thing, is like, they were like, oh, well, this is going to be, educational and about history. We don't want big bug-eyed aliens. Second episode, hey, the Daleks. Like, all right, well, that's all right. Did I get caught up? Nope, I didn't. Almost. Okay, come on, where is it? Oh, this thing. There it is. This is interesting. Parting of the Ways felt more consistent in quality across both parts, but End of Time was way more of a climactic ending. Yes, I would say that's basically how you can summarize that. So yeah. Favorite companion's family? Ooh, I like that question. Let's see. So between Jackie, Martha's family, Donna's family. Uh-oh, that's tricky. So Jackie, Martha's family, Donna's family. Because that's the thing, is that with Rose, it's just Jackie. With Martha, it's her mother and her sister and her father. With Donna, it's her mother and Wilf. I would probably say Donna's family, because I think they're the funniest. I got annoyed with Jackie a lot. It took me a while to come around with Jackie, but I would probably say Donna's family, mostly because we just focus on Wilf. But the mother can be kind of funny. So yeah. Did she ever slap the doctor? Because I feel like she needed to slap the doctor. And make sure that every mother gets to slap him now. So yeah. Okay. Who is your favorite Doctor for all Doctor Who you've watched so far? Well, favorite Doctor would be Tennant, because I've had the most time with him. Yeah. Yeah, I think Tennant. And then Eccleston would be a close second, but that's just because I've seen so much of them. So yeah. Let's see. All right, I'm catching up to where you guys are talking about season 6. Cool. Yeah, we'll talk about series 6 later. Just don't get into Let's see. Yeah, you save your opinions on future series for now. So yeah. Which story arc did you find the most well written? By that I mean Bad Wolf or Saxon. Was it just that? I think Torchwood counts, but Torchwood was just kind of there. Bad Wolf was definitely more obvious. So, like, they kept referencing Bad Wolf, which was good, and then it led to something. It led to an entire episode called Bad Wolf. And with Saxon, it was always just sort of in the background, like even more than Bad Wolf. So yeah, they never really referenced. Well, no, I guess Saxon, they had the mother, who was being like, they always monitored the phone calls with Martha. So yeah, I guess maybe it's more half and half. I don't know. A better first episode, 9 or 10? 9. 10 was asleep. So yeah. Although, if you want to talk about who has the best first episode, Matt Smith. Dude's bouncing all over the place in his first episode. That guy doesn't stop for anything. So yeah. Tallulah was played by a British actress, I imagine. That seems to sort of be the thing. It's like, with the exception of Jack, they never seem to get an American actor to play an American. So yeah, and I know John Barrowman was born in Scotland or some shit, but you know what I mean. But yeah, like, because I think someone said like President Winters was also played by a British guy. So yeah, good accents. To go from British to 1930s New York, that's very good. So. Favorite episode that includes a famous person from the past. Does Madame de Pompadour count? That's Madame de Pompadour. I think that's how you say it, right? Let's see. So, famous person. There's Charles Dickens and Unquiet Dead. So that's one. Queen Victoria, pretty good. Madame de Pompadour, good. Is that kind of it? That's kind of it for that one. Shakespeare, good. That's kind of that. Agatha Christie. I don't know anything about Agatha Christie, so it's kind of lost on me. Okay. I would probably say Girl in the Fireplace is kind of one of my favorite episodes we've had. So, yeah. Either that or Unquiet Dead, actually. I really love Unquiet Dead. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, now, again, it's always fun to catch up to where the chat is. Because now I'm catching up to where I was naming all the villains. So, yeah. Rank the 4 masters you've seen. Have I seen 4? I think I've only seen 3. Yeah, I've only seen 3, haven't I? John Sim in our modern day. Roger Delgado in Terror of the Autons. And was it Eric Roberts in the movie? Yeah, we've only had 3 so far, not 4. They're all so different from each other. It's like Eric Roberts was going for a lot of like over the top ham, but it was definitely like a 90s ham, if that makes any sense. Like that was such a 90s villain, I think. John Sim is all over the fucking place as the Master. But that's okay, because that really bounces well off of Tennant. The first one, though, the first Master, he's a bit, I don't know, he's so different from the other two. He's so different from the other two, but yeah, again, I've only seen one episode of him, so well, probably John Sim, because I've seen more of him, but I'd probably put Roger Delgado over Eric Roberts, because Eric Roberts was just going for complete and total ham, which is fine, but I feel like John Sim does that better, and I like how suave and, you know, like a Bond villain Delgado is. So yeah. Yeah, the animation budget. That's funny. Shane from Blind Wave hates Series 1. What? Well, it's his opinion. A little weird. I remember him sort of liking them in the videos, but I don't know. Oh, hold up. We jumped around again. Oh my gosh, so many things. Never skip Series 1. It's so vital. How do people do people do that? Do people skip Series 1? How do you do that? You will not. No one will understand Series 2 if they don't see Series 1, because the only thing that changes is the Doctor. He just changes into a new actor. But yeah, like okay, I'm sure you can watch Series 5 without watching the other stuff, because Matt Smith's era just is sort of a soft reboot, like the Ninth Doctor's era was. But yeah, I don't see how you can not watch Series 1. So chat needs to stop for 2 minutes. No, you guys keep going. I'm fine. I'm actually skipping over some of these. You guys aren't really asking questions, which is fine. It's fine. It means I get to catch up a little bit. England is the universe. Oh, man, wish you told me. Jack isn't American, but he has an American accent, so it counts. Darby versus K9. K9's got lasers. Darby would just bark at him. So, yeah. Compared to the classic episodes, does the sonic screwdriver get overused? No, actually. Because I know at some point in the classic series, they just wrote off the sonic screwdriver completely, because it's like, oh, it solves too many problems. If it solves too many problems, that's a problem with your script, buddy. So yeah, that is one of those things where it's like, yeah, that's not. I don't know, like maybe it can, I guess, but only if you let it. And they don't let it in this. Now, there's a couple times where it's like, why don't you just use the sonic screwdriver here? But it's not a major thing or something. I always bring back, why doesn't he, have the TARDIS appear before him like in Father's Day? He only did that once, and it pisses me off that he doesn't do that ever again. But then again, if he brought the TARDIS to him, that would be a way to solve everything immediately. So I understand why they always have to get rid of the TARDIS for the episode. So yeah. But no, I don't think the sonic screwdriver gets overused. Oh shit! Yeah, I guess Derek Jacobi does count as a master. Yeah. Oh, so that is it. That's why it was 4 masters. Well, he had like 2 minutes to be the master. It's interesting, I guess. Would have been interesting to see him as the master, but we didn't. So yeah. Will you be reacting to Good Omens with David Tennant and Michael Sheen? Maybe. Yeah, actually. Yes, I will. Because it's 6 episodes. Might as well. It looks interesting. May even get Dad in on that. Have I watched Adventures in Time and Space? No. Originally, we had it penciled in at Series 7. But actually, I went on there recently and noticed that my schedule maker had changed that. We're no longer going to watch it at Series 7 because apparently it has like a lot of spoilers for Hartnell's era. And we're going to be watching Hartnell's era anyway, so yeah. Did I catch up? Nope. Nope, I didn't. Where was I? Oh, but we're really close, actually. I'm very curious to see more of Delgado as the master. So yeah. Yeah, don't skip the 9th Doctor. You can't just skip an entire Doctor. Don't skip the 8th Doctor either. Even if you just watch the movie, don't skip the 8th Doctor. So yeah. Favorite one-off companion. Let me look at him. Favorite one-off companion, probably Jackson Lake, I would say. Let's see. Did I actually catch up? Ooh, I think I did. Have I seen any of Series 5 yet? I've watched the first 2 episodes and the mini-sode that goes between. I like it. Ooh, your favorite 2 doctors are Matt Smith and Jodie Whittaker. That's interesting. I can at least see Matt Smith because I've seen 2 episodes of him, but yeah, that's I'm very curious about Jodie Whittaker's era. I don't know. We'll get there. It'll be a while. Probably, oh, God in heaven, probably like 1.5 to 2 years maybe before I can get there. So yeah. Did I like the 11th Doctor straight away? Yes, but I needed an emotional episode with him. Although that second episode, he got pretty fucking mad about shit. So yeah. You've only seen An Unearthly Child in terms of the classic. Oh, well, bro, start watching them because they are interesting. Maybe you can follow what I'm doing at least. So like you get knowledge of every Doctor and then you go back at some point. But yeah, maybe. Okay. Let's see. Better TARDIS, the classic one, the RTD one, or the Smith one? I would actually like to throw a new hat into the ring on that. I'd say the Eighth Doctor's TARDIS. It looks like you can live in there. So, yeah, I would probably say, I'd actually say the Eighth Doctor's TARDIS is my favorite because it just seems like I could live there. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll get to Jodie Whittaker's era when we get there. We just got to be patient. So many things, and I'm caught up. Yay! Okay, we're an hour and 15 minutes in. So what else? What have we not covered so far? I guess just episodes. How about we, instead of a top 5, because this is running a bit longer than I thought it would, how about we just go with a favorite episode? We go with a favorite episode, and then I'll see what you guys think, and then we'll probably sign off. So yeah, overall favorite episode. All right. I think I have a favorite. I don't know if I would necessarily say this is the best. This is always the thing with me, is all of everything that I think is my favorite, I don't like subjectively I don't think is probably the best or the best written. Like there's a number of Doctor Who episodes that I think are better than this. But I'm going to give you guys my personal favorite. My personal favorite, I would say, is Girl in the Fireplace, which maybe some of you guys saw that coming. But yeah, I'd probably say Girl in the Fireplace. Objectively, not the best. Really good, I would say, actually. It is really good. I will say probably Human Nature is better. Silence in the Library is probably better. But Waters of Mars is also better written. I would say those are better written. But if we're going on a personal favorite, so I don't really need to say I don't really need to give too many reasons why it's my favorite, but I will, obviously. But of all of them, my personal favorite is Girl in the Fireplace, I think. So, yeah. Again, would I say it's the best? Probably not. I would say there's a number of episodes, Human Nature, Waters of Mars, Silence in the Library, all of those I would say are better written, better episodes. But Girl in the Fireplace is my favorite. We go to the past. You guys know I love the past, and we do it so not as frequently as I thought we would in this show, but that's okay. We go to the past. It's a great plot. Tennant brings out his emotional acting, and it's just an interesting story. You know, we just keep going through these different points in this woman's life, and it's interesting. It's great. Love it. And yeah, that's pretty much that. That's personal favorite would be Girl in the Fireplace. Yeah, that's pretty good. Ooh, if I like Girl in the Fireplace, then Smith's era might be what I'm looking for. Ooh, I like that. I guess I can kind of see that. Now, granted, that first episode is really not like Girl in the Fireplace. The second one, The Beast Below, that kind of was. I really like Beast Below, but yeah. But we'll see. We'll see. We have a lot of Smith era to go through, but yeah. For now, I would say Girl in the Fireplace is my favorite. I would probably say the best. Ooh. The best I'm going to kind of leave as a tie between Silence in the Library and Human Nature. And obviously I'm including both parts of each episode. So Silence in the Library and Forest of the Dead count as one episode to me. And Human Nature and The Family of Blood count as one episode. So, yeah. Impossible Astronaut, I know that's a future episode, so I'll be interested to see that then. That's a good point, actually. Stephen Moffat wrote Girl in the Fireplace, and he's the showrunner for the Smith Capaldi era, so yeah. That's a good point, actually. Yeah. And I would probably say you could probably, with all these like best episodes, for all these best episodes, I would also put Empty Child and Dr. Dances up there, maybe a bit lower, but definitely Girl in the Fireplace is my favorite. So yeah, that's kind of just that, and it's kind of been that way since I first watched it. Ever since then, I've always just kind of think, yeah, that's kind of my favorite. So yeah. Okay, let's see. Is the show as different as you feared? I don't know. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Is it as different as I thought it would be in the Ballad of Russell and Julie reaction? Yes and no. It's a different show, brand new cast, brand new locations, brand new everything. New TARDIS, new Doctor, new companion, new place, new location and stuff like that. New aliens, new stuff like that. But I still do see it as a continuation, and I think actually part of that is through Matt Smith, because he still feels like the 10th Doctor, just like maybe crazier. And that's, maybe that's the problem of, we're only a couple episodes off of Tennant, so I haven't gotten to a point where Matt Smith has become his own, solidified Doctor, basically. So yeah, it's like it's different, but at the same time, it's like it's mostly just because everything else, like everything has just changed over, basically. So yeah. Man, you guys have strong opinions about Jodie Whittaker. Oh, that's fun. I mean, I remember like not watching the show, but like when it was airing in 2018, I remember just seeing non-spoiler opinions and just like watching us like, this is gonna be fun. Like I'm excited for the comment sections of those videos. So yeah. Best Doctor outfit. Ooh. Best Doctor outfit would be Tennant's pinstripe suit. Definitely. The Ninth Doctor's Eccleston's leather jacket is pretty standard. Tennant's is pretty standard, I would say. Or not Tennant. Eccleston's jacket is pretty standard. I didn't particularly care for the blue suit because it's just a solid blue. I definitely prefer the pinstripe jacket. And Matt Smith's is okay. It doesn't. The only thing that really stands out about his is the bow tie, which is cool. Bow ties are cool. But yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing great so far. But yeah. Ooh, people adore the blue suit more. I think. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't know about the blue suit. It was okay. I liked it. I liked that both, like, it was worn in the same episode. Like, they were both worn in the same episode. Because the Doctor we were following was wearing the brown suit. And then the other doctor, the meta-crisis doctor, put on the blue suit. I thought that was fun. So, yeah. Where do you get the blue suit back? Like, in later episodes, Tennant had the blue suit again. It's like, well, wait, did you just get another one? Which I guess it's not far-fetched to get that, but still. Yeah, the cloak, the trench coat is pretty, is a part of that. And he wears that for both outfits. So, yeah. Colin Baker's outfit, that is an eyesore right there. It's interesting, it's fun, but it's definitely an eyesore. I guess we could go of the classic Doctors, which outfit is the best? Well, the third Doctor's, Jon Pertwee's, is suave as fuck. I think McCoy's is sort of more like the most close to the modern ones. Yeah, I think McCoy's might be the most modern of them because it's really just a suit. Yeah, it's got the question marks, but yeah. Yeah, so probably his outfit might be really good, but yeah. Yeah. Okay. Probably has multiple identical coats in the TARDIS wardrobe. I mean, I guess he just has so many clothes and then just never wears, like he waits so many years to wear something else. And then sometimes he doesn't even get clothes from the wardrobe. Both the 8th Doctor and the 11th Doctor got clothes out of a hospital, which I love that they both did that specifically. They're both from a hospital. And it's like, well, that's just weird. And it just so happened that there was someone, with a, with a jacket and a bow tie. Well, I guess he made it into a bow tie, but just, he came out, 11 came out with 20 different ties. And it's like, how many people had ties in this place? It was lucky that the 8th Doctor found these interesting, almost Victorian, I guess, clothes in a hospital because of the costume party, but still. So, yeah. Okay. I think I've seen Capaldi's. It looks interesting. Doesn't he have I don't know what the fuck you call this, an ascot, I guess? That shit. And I think Pertwee had that too. It looks interesting. It's an interesting choice. But, I mean, I don't know. I guess they kind of all have neck things. 9 doesn't, but Tennant had a tie, just a normal ass tie. 11 has a bow tie. I guess Capaldi has some sort of other neck shit, but yeah. I don't know. I think that's pretty much that. I don't think we really got anything else to talk about. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we've covered the 10th Doctor's era, and we are ready to move on. You forgot about the 8th Doctor's outfit. I'm sure everyone forgets about the 8th Doctor. Maybe that's wrong. But he was only in the movie. So, I mean, yes, he was in the novels and audios and stuff like that. But still, I don't know. I'm getting tired. What alien would you like to see come back in season 5? Oh gosh, now everyone's getting in questions before we sign off here. What alien would I like to come back? Either the Angels, the Weeping Angels, maybe the Slitheen, because the Slitheen have basically been relegated to Sarah Jane for a while. So, yeah. My favorite music pieces? I don't know. Turn from an RTD stream to a Series 5 hype stream? I mean, I guess kind of. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, yes, this is about the 10th Doctor's era, but we've been talking about other stuff too periodically. Please talk about the music. Yeah. Music's great. I love any time. This is just a Doctor Who podcast, really, pretty much. like we're trying to be specific, but occasionally it's like, oh well, I'll talk about these 2 episodes of Smith's era that I've watched. A Doctor Who TED Talk. Oh, maybe. Okay, music. Really like the Dalek kind of theme. You know, when it's like when they're sweeping by and shooting shit, and then just this choir starts happening. It's like, oh man. So yeah, that kind of stands out. Did he do Torchwood music too? He might. Yeah, and the music for Ten's Regeneration was really good. Again, getting these choirs going. And does the same guy do the music for Torchwood as well? Because I love just how every time they just bring in that Torchwood, just do 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 do, just that. That was cool. So yeah. Oh, it's a different guy? Oh, well. Well, still, that guy's good, too. I haven't been focusing on the music. I guess I can go listen to some soundtracks. Maybe later. But yeah. I think that's pretty much that. We're over an hour and a half already, so yeah, I think that's pretty good. For final thoughts, I would say love this. Tennant, currently favorite Doctor. Obviously open for that to change, but we'll have to see. Matt Smith better really impress me. It's entirely possible that he can. Short stream, hour and a half. Yeah, well. So yeah, that the Tennant era and the Ninth Doctor's era too. The RTD era, we should call it. Really great, really amazing, and not what I ever expected out of this show. You know, I just thought I was getting into some time travel show. I thought I was just watching some time travel show, and then it just went into this just masterpiece of craziness, basically. And yes, I do watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I've only watched the first episode of season 6 right now. Yeah. Yes, technically the era continues a bit more through Torchwood and Sarah Jane, and it'll be interesting to see those. I've already started Miracle Day, and I'm 2 episodes in, and it is good. Could be a little better. Could be get a bit more tight writing, but yeah. But yeah, the RTD era is definitely great, and yeah, it's just great. Tennant was amazing, and it's just great. That's basically that. So, oh, now you guys are getting excited for Miracle Day. You know, kind of excited. Yeah, we'll see. I go off on a rant in the discussion of episode 2 of Miracle Day. Just over one line, but yeah. Oh, I'm going to keep watching Doctor Who. I'm watching all of it, apparently. But that's fine. I am excited to watch all of it. And yeah, I'm excited to keep going with the Smith era because I'm already 2 episodes in. So, yeah. It's just great. Solid review. It's just great. That's basically just that. It was amazing. Great writing. Yes, a couple episodes are meh, but for the most part, it's amazing. Amazing acting. It's all amazing, great, goodness, yay, happy words. I have words. I have the best words. Great with some meh. Just like 1 or 2 episodes. So yeah. Yeah, that is basically that, I think. I think we can just end this off here instead of a long drawn out ending. Why don't we just end it here? Thank you all for coming out to the stream. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, this just makes watching Doctor Who even more fun, just watching these. So yeah, that is pretty much that. I think I'm going to head out now and give my voice a rest before I film 15 more videos this week. Yes, have a fantastic day. All right, see you guys later.